Well, we all love this area because of the bountiful outdoor activities, but there's a new company in town here to introduce us on how to experience the beauty of this area in a new way. So here to tell us a little bit more are the owners and a tour guide with Adventure Sports Innovation. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so we've got Patrick, Carolina, and then Faith. So tell me a little bit more about Adventure Sports Innovation.
So Adventure Sports Innovation is a company designed to help people experience new technology, new innovations for outdoor play, outdoor fun, and recreation. So we've gone and sourced interesting new inventions, brought them here to Chattanooga, and the idea is to get people to try them through rentals, through training. Some of them are harder to learn than others, some of them are real simple, but we have items for land, water, and even augmented and virtual reality.
Wow. So tell me a little bit more about some of the new items that you're introducing to us.
So in the land area, we have an off-road vehicle that's electric, totally silent, battery operated, but with a number of innovations that aren't typical. So this is the SwinCar E-Spider, and this is the one that's actually pictured in the sign down here.
Perfect.
The SwinCar E-Spider has got independent motors, 4 motors, one mounted on each wheel. So a true 4-wheel drive experience. When you steer, it's got 4-wheel steering. The back and the front wheels steer at the same time. And the driver is in a pendulum pod that swings as you go on different kinds of terrain or as the wheels are climbing over obstacles like fallen trees or rocks. And so it's quite a different driving experience.
Right, and in that one picture you can tell they're kind of on that incline. And I noticed that you can tell by the wheels that it's off on a hill, but the person is still sitting normal, right?
Right. So what people usually ask us is, what are you doing with these things? Well, we actually have a fleet of them, and we're actually giving guided demos and tours out in the back country. So we're with a couple of local parks. We're at Etna Mountain Adventures, and we're also at Reflection Riding Arboretum, where we've made an arrangement there because these are silent electric vehicles with low impact. They've allowed us to come in and run tours in there.
Oh, perfect. And you brought with you something else today. At first I thought this was one of those Segways, but this is completely different.
Yeah, so this is the electric unicycle. This is the Solo Wheel from a company called InMotion. And Faith is one of our adventure guides who not only has learned how to master it, but she actually trains and teaches people how to ride these things. So Faith, why don't you give us a little demo? So, and what she's doing, believe it or not, is not an easy technique.
Right.
Doing short, tight turns inside a studio like this is quite difficult. But it's one of those things that we can teach people how to ride these things. We have a big experience room inside of our shop down on River Street, and we've designed it so that we can, we have big handrails and we have things to help people learn their balance.
That's what I would need. I would need the handrails.
Yeah.
So how long did it take for you to master this?
It took me a little bit longer just because I've never skateboarded or snowboarded before. Some people picked it up right away, but it's still only like 3 different sessions. And now that our training process is like even more perfected since all of us guides have learned, like everybody we've been teaching has been picking it up a lot faster than us even.
Wow, that's awesome. How cool to be able to learn something like that. And so where do we take these? What do we do with those?
So the idea is you can rent it out of our store, and you can go out on the streets, the sidewalks, or even off-road. So these things are great
wow.
off-road capable. We've actually been shooting some video clips of our guides doing single-track trails, and so there's a lot of places to ride around Chattanooga, and we will actually show people on maps. Now, the one thing I will say is we have a whole line of personal transport devices, including these unicycles and e-scooter boards, e-skateboards, and self-balance boards. We will be happy to rent them out or sell them to people, but we also focus on the training. So we've actually built certification processes. So we have checklists of what you need to be able to do in order to rent it out and go out in the street. We don't want anybody to get hurt.
You want to make sure we're safe.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. So,
Absolutely.
So
talk to me a little bit more about what you do on the water side as well.
On the water side, we have different watercraft. Some of them are electric, and one of them is humanly powered. So electric, we have e-surfboards, where you could actually be surfing on the Tennessee River without any need for waves. So even on a lake, you can also do it. So you have an e-surfboard. We have an e-stand-up paddleboard. So you still use it as a regular paddleboard, but it can give you the extra advantage to either go further for longer rides, or if you want to go upstream, it helps manage that current.
Absolutely, because it takes a lot of power to paddleboard. I love to do it.
We've seen a lot of people come drifting down the river who are
Then we have my personal favorite, which is an e-bodyboard. So you basically just lay on it flat, and you have a throttle.
Oh,
And just by
cool.
pressing the throttle, you can go 15, 20 miles an hour.
Oh, wow. That's
So
fun.
it is lots of fun, the same as the swing car. We have a small fleet, so we can actually do several people. They can go together. A guide is typically with them. For example, we have over the weekend, we had a birthday party, and all the girls went out on the river with the body boards, and they had a blast.
Had a great time, absolutely.
And the last one we have is a bicycle on pontoons, humanly powered. It's a pro-grade bicycle in terms of the mechanism and how easy it is to pedal on the water. We also have a small fleet, so we had 2 weekends ago another group that was celebrated the mom's birthday, and they went out on a tour with the humanly powered bicycles.
What a great way to enjoy what we have here in a new fun way. And like you mentioned, celebrating birthdays or any type of celebration. So tell us a little bit more about how we can get in contact with you guys and how we can learn what you have to offer.
So the easiest way is to come by our shop. So we're down on River Street, at 191 River Street, right off Coolidge Park, right across from the Carousel. And underneath the Walnut Street Bridge.
Perfect.
The other way is on our website, asichat.com, and there you can find a lot of information about the products, the lines of experiences that we offer, and you can even book your experience in advance, so no lines, no waiting.
I was going to say, how often or how far ahead should we book something?
The farther ahead, the better. But frankly, if you go on the website today, you can book something for Thursday when we're open
Perfect.
again. Today, you could possibly book some water experiences, or just for this afternoon even.
All right, good to know.
It looks like a beautiful day outside.
It
too.
does. So if you have a hankering to get outside and enjoy, be sure to check them out. Guys, thanks for joining us and introducing us to this awesome new opportunity.
It's been our pleasure. Thanks for having
Thanks
us on
for
today.
having us.
All right, we'll talk to you guys again real soon. Be sure to check out Adventure Sports Innovation and book your experience. And if you do that, let us know how it is. We want to hear your experience and your feedback. But for now, we'll be right back on Let's Chat.